Yeah, I'll just introduce you, Bella.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
She needs to introduce.
Yeah, no wonder. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sharon Whiteman, and I partner with Diana Hunter and Gary Knapp every week to bring these trainings to Mantech Australasia, and sometimes they go further than that, obviously. And we're excited to do that, and we appreciate each and every one of you. We just had a quick casual chat before we started the recording here, and it really takes the village. So we contribute all of our skills where needed to ensure that the whole Mantech community thrives. And because we have a good reason, we have so much to offer, and people are praying for what we have. So today we're going to talk from a business perspective to Vincent and Bella. And some of us had the privilege to attend our recent national conference on the Gold Coast, and they did an amazing job of presenting to us and sharing, their tips and tricks. And one of the things I was most amazed of that is that, they're new, relatively. I know it's been a few years, but they were doing new skills, and they just jumped in and learned as they went, and very transparently shared with us, this is what we thought would work and it didn't. So we've adjusted to this, or we're going to do this in the future. And so I think that's something that everybody can take away from this as you're watching, that you don't have to, nobody gets it perfect the first time, and it's okay just to course correct ultimately. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about Bella and Vincent. Bella, you started Mantech in January 2018 after an introduction by her family. After transforming her health totally with the Mantech glyconutrients, she decided to join the business opportunity as she found out her mission, which is helping people to achieve the same transformation. An accountant, she moved from full to part-time in 2020 to devote more time on her Mantech business. She's grateful for glyconutrients that can help transform their health and the income opportunities that assist people in transforming their lifestyle. Through her Mantech business, she's learned that when we focus on helping others transform their life plan, that we will be successful in ours. Now, Vincent Kasumo's wellness journey to improve his fitness began in 2018 with Mantech glyconutrients. After seeing his family's health conditions improve and his income increase, he committed to the business. Vincent currently works full-time as a sales manager in a tech company while partnering with Bella in their Mantech businesses. His vision is to help more people transform their life in health and finances. Vincent and Bella have been going from strength to strength in building their business through incentives and events. As always, they're willing to share what's working. So Vincent and Bella, thank you so much for being here today. We're very appreciative. You always say yes to support our community, and we're very appreciative of that.
Thank you so much for the invitation, and lovely to share our experience. And yeah, can't wait to start.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Yep.
Thank you. I might, do you need anything from me? We'll start, and then we might have a few questions at the end. So I know you did a pretty amazing presentation that can help anybody get started in doing, in modeling, both of you.
Fantastic.
All right, I'll go off camera, but I'll be here.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Share screen. This one?
Yep. You just click on. Yep. Okay.
Just checking if everyone can see the screen.
That's perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Yep. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for jumping in on a Saturday morning. It's our great pleasure to share what we present back in Australasian Conference in 2023. Before we start, I also want to say thank you for Sharon and Diana to always have this channel and keep educating everyone to have the same mission and same goal in our Mantech journey. So the topic for Australasian Conference in 2023 is Go for Growth. And seeing how COVID happened and all the changes from there, what we found out, for growing, we also need a face-to-face events or real-life seminar, and where we can actually see, feel, touch and the people there. So what we did is we're gonna share our most recent seminar, which is on September 2022, and this is done in Indonesia back in September 2022, and we found out using the same thing that we want to have a real life seminar and face-to-face and making sure that we can see everyone. So this is a sneak peek of what's coming in terms of the picture. But we want to talk even prior to that, how we managed to do this and what comes in the preparation. It's 3 months of preparation. We leverage the local leaders in Indonesia to do a tour of the potential meeting place. We check pretty much almost everything from hotel ballrooms to restaurants to local co-working space, offices, and everything. Obviously, we're in Australia, but there is someone to help us in Indonesia. We had a meeting about time scheduling, sending invitation, preparing gift boxes, goodie bags, and fun contest preparation. So we learned this from Jenny. Every time that she did any Manatech events, is always, yes, the idea is to learn within each other, to know a bit more about Manatech, but also at the same time to have fun. So we definitely take that from Jenny. We also got help from the annual product allocation from corporate, which we're going to talk about further. And we invited existing customers, family members, friends, and previous contacts that we have in Indonesia. And our target for the first seminar is 30 attendees. And this is what I'm talking about. So I'm not sure if anyone knows about it, but I guess this is a good way to introduce it as well. Corporate actually gives annual product allocation or annual help allocation, depending on your ranks. If you're ED to GED, so executive director to gold executive, you got $500 per year. And then this is reset from the first time that you ask for this help. So you can use it for anything from a business tool. So we did use it for like the pillow boxes, for example, to products as well, if you want to showcase products or use it as a goodie bag. So if anyone did not know this previously, I hope this is very useful. You just need to send an email and what you request to events, which will be Olivia, then they'll handle the email address. So talking about the play, so the conference was in a function room called Bird Green. So we ultimately decided in a restaurant called Bird Greens. They provide healthy meals, healthy drinks, vegan friendly. And this is a picture when we prepare for the seminar room, making sure everyone can see from the back, everyone can hear us from the back. And the reason why we choose this restaurant is it has similar value that health is ultimately the number one thing, and that's the reason why we choose Bird Greens in this case. So this is also the picture on how prior to the seminar started, we prepared the drinks, making sure the registration book is there. And also you can see some of the gift boxes, whoever came, they got the welcome gift boxes. The reason of having registration book goes two ways. One is we want to know how many people attended, but also at the same time, we got the contact details for further meetings or further chat if they're interested more about Manatech. This is product display as well. This is how display our product is super important. We want to showcase what Manatech can bring. If you saw a few boxes that are unfamiliar, it's because we got sponsored by our upline from Korea. So they did send a few newest product at that time, which is the collagen on the pink box right here, which we also put in the gift boxes as well. Like what I mentioned, it's also a fun thing to do. We want to make sure that they learn something, but also have fun. So we prepare a few giveaways, few lucky draws, which we will talk about later from this presentation as well. So the first seminar essentially started. So I brought out the lecture about glycans and skincare. If the PowerPoint looks similar or it looks familiar, it's because I took it from Dr. Nujen's presentation, but I'll run through this presentation in Indonesian language because it's everyone's first language over there. I'm from Indonesia as well, so I spoke my first language essentially, and it just tell the difference when you're speaking to them in their first language and making sure that the content is understood by everyone. So, and that's the reason why I'm using Indonesian language. After the first seminar, there is a few giveaway and lucky draw winners. We want to make sure that after every educational piece, there's also a fun thing that they do. So we created lucky draws, we having giveaways. It ranges from one product to more than one product to 2 or 3, but the idea is to have all Manatech products as a giveaway so they can try as well to use it. Again, it works twofold. They can use it, it's a fun thing, and they can learn how to use the product and share with us the experience. So there's a few more giveaway and lucky draw winners. We prepare quite a lot, to be perfectly honest, just making sure everyone that attended there at least win something. And yeah, went to lunchtime.
All right, so this is our lunchtime. So when the morning seminar finished, we actually prepared some nice food for everyone who attended the seminar. Here, Vincent's cousin and sister, they helped a lot on the day. They served everyone. We actually prepare this food with the concept of like healthy meals. So if you look at the food, like this is not actually the meat. It's not the like meat steak. It's all plant-based. And then also we prepare some local food. I love Indonesian food, and this was healthy, but it's very yummy. And people start to enjoy the meals, and then they do networking meantime as well. It gives us the time that we can actually talk to them in person, and then we have further contact with them. We can get their WhatsApp, or we can get their Instagram and Facebook, etc. After the lunch, we started the seminar. This time we did a Manatech opportunity introduction. So it was done by Vincent as well, same in Indonesian language. So after that, I actually shared my story, how I met Manatech and how my health transformed with the Manatech and why I actually started Manatech business. So at the end, I told them this is more than a business. It's a mission to let more people know about glycans in Australia, Indonesia, Korea, and China. I mean, the whole world. So I just share all the stories that I experienced, and I want those people to know that Manatech can be a tool for you to transform your health, but also it can be a finance opportunity as well. And Anita, I know some people saw her in Tasmania incentive trip. So Anita, she shared her story. She told everyone how Manatech changed her health, and she shared her journey. Anita had a very serious health issues back then, and then she's been to many solutions, but she said well, eventually she felt like, the issue always came back, and with the Manatech glycans, she saw the real solutions, and she's so happy with that. She wanted to let more people know about glycans because she knows this is the answer for many people. And she also said thank you to Manatech, because she said without Manatech, she can't imagine how her life can be now at this stage. And then we did more lucky draws. This is Vincent's cousin, and also some other people won this lucky draws. We actually prepared a lot. I guess like most of people who attended got something from this seminar. And this is another winners. We have Vincent's grandma won something as well. And yeah, like Anita. So we actually give a gift to people who invited the most number of people. Anita was the one, she invited a lot of people. So we just gave her amber toast as a reward. So when we start the invitation, we got 30 people confirmed the attendance, but the actual number of attendance was about 21. But we really appreciate with these people. With them, we could share there is something called glycan can help your health, and there is company Manatech who provide these glycans can also provide you finance opportunity as well. And people love the information, and people also appreciate the information that we brought to them. And I'm sure through them, more people will get to know about glycans as well. So it was very rewarding, and it's excellent seminar. And we had a dessert and question and answer session. So we prepared vegan friendly and also plant-based dessert. It was yummy, and people start to enjoy dessert, but also they had a lot of questions about products. They had a lot of questions about the health program that they can go for with us. And we answered them and then also we get some further sort of like a schedule for the one-on-one follow-up. So yeah.
Yep. So we learned a lot as well. So we want to make sure that this trip for us to Indonesia, it's also very fruitful. And the result of this, face-to-face seminar, which shows straight away. On the following day of the seminar, we finally signed up this person who we actually tried to share about glycans back in 2019, but was completely rejected. But after hearing more and learn more about glyconutrients, about Manatech, she finally opened up and then want to see a bit more about Manatech and how we can help her health challenges. We also invited some customers for lunch to listen to them more closely. So it creates an opportunity for us to not only to share about education, but also to meet up and say our gratitude to whoever the local leaders and whoever support us from Indonesia. The common theme that we got from everyone that attended there, they really appreciate that Manatech are able to change their life quality. There's multiple reasons why they decided to go on their glycans journey, but all of them feel like the Manatech and the glycans really upgraded their life. So they say thank you to Manatech and they're very grateful. We also have private catch up with Anita and her husband. Like what Bella said, I think some of us saw both of them during the Tasmania incentive trip. Why we want to pay a bit more attention here, or we want to share a bit more here, is because Anita decided to do Manatech business with us after this catch up. The catch up was obviously to check on how her condition is, how her Manatech journey is, and then she decided to do business with us, which made us very excited. Once she decided to do business, she started to invite her friends, started to tell everything about Manatech to her friends. Even there's a picture of her going overseas with her personal trip, and even during that personal trip to, I believe it was to Israel, and she still shared Manatech glycans to the attendees and whoever that she goes out with during her trip. And she also invited her friend Lily, who's on the top left picture there, and she was interested to learn more about glycans, nutrients, and also Manatech, and hence she invited to a three-way call over there. And because of her journey and her invitation, she managed to, the happiest thing is she managed to got a silver incentive trip to Tasmania. That's why some of people here might saw them. We went to Hobart together. She met the bigger, much wider family of our Manatech family, met with corporate as well, met with Jenny, Olive, and Chris. So I'm very happy. This has been one of our biggest mission this year, to make sure that someone can join us in incentive trip and finally have that mission check, and can't wait to have another one coming from the next incentive trip. Still don't know where it is. I think corporate needs to confirm, but still excited where to go on the next incentive trip.
Yeah, so Vincent just mentioned this lady, Lily. So she attended seminar, and then she's further invited by Anita to our one-on-one meetings with our uplines, and then we always catch up with this lady regularly. She started glycans, and 3 months after her health check shows her condition improved significantly, and she was very excited because she has very high awareness about her health. She did so many ways to improve her health, and then she said, well, she didn't really see the she didn't really saw the result meets her expectation. For now, she got this glycans, and she just feels like this is amazing. She loved the results, and then also she really appreciated the follow-up that we did with her, and also this smooth communication was always going on, daily text message, and then also weekly meetings. She could share her feeling. She can share her even share her dreams and goals in her life her retirement plan, etc. She loved the session. They will always go with her. And she said, I'm going to show these glycans to my children. Her children are actually living in Brisbane as well. And it wasn't easy to share information with people who don't know about these glycans at all, but she said she will try her best to tell people that there is a glycan can help your health, and even, you know, to your to the level of your lifestyle change and transformation. So after the seminar, we actually get more people joining our Zoom call. We have this Zoom call every week. We host this Zoom every Tuesday night and let people know about these glycans and let people know about the compensation plan. Well, before the offline seminar that we did, our Zoom room was very quiet and empty. We had Vincent's mom, Vincent's auntie, and Anita sometimes. And after the seminar trip, we get more people joining, new people joining, jump into the Zoom room and wants to know about the skincare, and they want to know about the weight loss, and they want to know more about this information. It is very exciting. This is the photo that I updated like quite some time ago, but now we actually have more people joining the call. So every week we have this mission to share with the people about the glycans. Let's mention about this lady. Vincent mentioned in earlier that PPT slide. She rejected the information back in 2019. I remember she rejected it without any reason. She just didn't like it. She doesn't believe in things like this. So, okay, we let her go. But then after the seminar, we did it like offline seminar that we did. She re-looked into the information and she started to take products. But we all know we need very, very regular follow-up with those people who take the products. So we always did a one-on-one professional meeting with her, even until now. She experiences a lot of changes. And then also she told me, this is right before the conference, she told me that she wants to join the business. And she let us to teach her more, coach her more about these income opportunities. It's pretty exciting. I know it takes some time to let her to know all about the business, but we have this mission to let people can earn extra income and to cover their products cost, but also in the future they can let more people to get these financial opportunities as well. Yep. And I would love to share this this lady. So her name is Imelda. So she was in the seminar as well, and then we also did a regular catch up with her. She loved the information, and then she was always saying, I don't know what can I do for my health. And what we did for her, we just listened to her, and then we let her know, actually, this is how you can understand your body. This is the nutrition that you can put into your body. And she saw the change. She was very excited. She immediately introduced her son who's studying in Canada. She said her son suffers from skin problem. Could you please help him to, change his health issues? And we say, well, absolutely. We have a tool called Zoom. Even though he's in Canada, we can do this. So what we did a regular catch up with her son as well. I guess like young people, like he's only 18 years old. He had a very quick transformation. So the whole family was very excited because this guy was nearly that much to give up his study in Canada because of his skin problem, but now like he's getting confident. He feels comfortable with his skin, and he said, I just had a Zoom meeting with him last week, and he said, Canada is getting warm. It's a spring season, cherry blossoms, and he loved it. Normally he couldn't enjoy it because he got allergies and all the skin issues, but he said he loved it. So now the family send the photo to us. They say thank you to us. They said thank you to Manatech and everyone in the team, whoever helped their family to transform this. Yep. And then Imelda's sister and nephew as well, they also tried glycans. Her sister was doing weight loss program, and also the nephew, he had some serious digestion issues, and after a month the sister showed a pretty good improvement with her diet. More importantly, the nephew showed a significant change in his digestion problem. So we were excited to help people. They also say thank you to us. Maybe this is why we keep doing this, because we felt excited when people change their health and change their life quality.
Yeah, so what we want to say is to go for growth, and this is something like a mantra for us as well. We definitely do not want to stop where we are. We definitely still want to grow. So we actually plan another seminar, which already just passed a few weeks ago, and we also planning to have another face-to-face seminar, especially in Australia this year. But the one thing that I want to say is that we definitely want to share more about the pictures, where everything's coming. We just came back from Indonesia, and that's why we used our previous photos and previous seminars. But with the theme of Go for Growth, the reason why I want to do a lot more of these face-to-face seminars is we have a plan to achieve presidential, and again, we want to go for growth, and that's why I believe the way to do this is to have another face-to-face seminar where we can see that the result is very tangible. You can see it straight away. One thing that I would love to share is the changes that we did from our first like last year's seminar and this year's seminar. The first one is definitely change the format of the event. Few feedbacks that we got that sometimes an event can go way too long than what it's intended. We had our first seminar is almost like half a day, and then we change it into more a flexible time. You can select the sessions that you want to come in and jump in, and then there's a session 1, 2, and 3. And we saw there's actually a lot more turnout this way. It's more flexible. We're being respectful of everyone's time. Not forgetting, of course, we still want to make sure that we have fun. So there is lunch provided, snacks provided, goodie bags provided as well. The idea is to have more speakers and more education, not only from the glyconutrient sides, but also from finance opportunity side, but also skincare, because I think that would be a next big thing for Manatech in Australia, and also hopefully I can bring it to my customer and the leaders in Indonesia. So definitely want to share more. If everyone is interested, feel free to contact us. We'll love to share more about our seminar, our most recent one actually, the last few weeks. Again, thank you so much everyone for listening to us. I would love to open it to the floor if there's any question. But again, would love to say our gratitude to Diana, to Sharon for allowing us to share our experience here.
Oh, well, I can tell from the comments, everybody's felt blessed. So there's a couple questions. What's the free in-body test? Right,
good question. So I don't know if you guys had in-body test before. So in-body test is a machine that can check your whole body systems from fat percentage to calcium, bone structure, muscle mass, and everything. So typically used in gyms or any fitness center or any health center. So we use that as not a hook, but also like a tool for everyone to come in, because usually it'll cost quite a few money, but we use that and give them for free. So we rent it from InBody in Indonesia, put it in our seminar event. It's like a very great scale that can show you pretty much almost everything. And we use them and give them as a free InBody test. So again, it works two ways. One is for them to go to seminar. We invited them. It's a free test that you can usually cost a lot to use. And the second thing, they have the result, and then from this result, we can actually have more contacts when as a follow-up, and give us a reason to do a follow-up as well. Hey, this is what we see, or your condition. Maybe we can help this way from Manatech consumption. So again, it's a two-pronged situation there.
And what kind of health things does it? So obviously, lean to fat to muscle ratio. Is that right?
Correct,
what
yeah.
other kind of parameters does it show? Inflammation or?
Not really. So one is fat to muscle ratio. Second one is where's the muscle mass. We can show you the result actually.
So I'm not sure if you can see from here. So the whole body, so like, you know, arms and legs and your tummy, everywhere in your body, how much, like, you know, muscle rate and how much fat rate. So it shows that body composition. So
Yep.
this is and then also your metabolism rate as well, and it shows your the range, and then it will be, you know, helping you to compare your metabolism to the, you know, range where you should stay. So this is only so this is InBody 270, which is quite low version. I mean, like, you know, compared to the premium one, this is only doing the basic one, but it's good enough. There is like InBody 770, that is a premium one. It shows a lot more information. Like Sharon, you mentioned like inflammation. It also shows those things as well. So we could only rent 270, which is doing the basic one, but it's more than enough. Yeah.
Yeah, it starts the conversations, doesn't it? And it's
100%.
compliant,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yes.
just giving a starting point. And, you know, people that would be attracted to that are already thinking about being proactive about
Yes,
their health, right? And that
that's
might
true.
take them to the next step. That's an awesome tool of engagement that you've
That's right.
chosen. Yeah.
That's
And
Yep.
maybe we could have an in-body test at the next seminar.
Yeah, I really wish this.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's all
Yeah.
send to live.
That's right.
If any requests.
We'll have to invite Vincent and Bella, follow them around the country. So, and did you want to make any comments on how, you know, just in general, that you work towards the incentive and why that's important to you? Because you've been very successful in that, and it is something that's the foundation of and a gift of our business model, right? And also how the events might have affected that. Did it influence your ability to achieve the incentives?
Yeah, 100%. So with the result, well, let's use the previous incentive, which is Anita, which we share as well. She would not she would not reach incentive trip without attending the seminars, without inviting her friends to seminars. What we had back then, she's on the cusp of whether if she wants to do, you know, the Manatech business opportunity. By learning more, that opens up the gate, and that opens up herself, and it's easier for her as well. From what we see, we run the seminar, we run the education system, and also the business opportunity. What she needs to do is just to invite her friends to maybe to a three-way call right now, because we're in Australia. But during the seminar, they can learn more, and it's more at a wider scale as well. So this helps, and then especially with the 2x2, with the Silver Associate right now, she can start focusing on who's actually want to be invited to the seminar to learn more, and then from there, she'll have more name lists, more people to talk to, and then she can create and design the Silver Associates moving forward. So it exactly worked the same with us, with Anita and everyone in Indonesia, also in Australia. And that's why I think the first step of having this, you know, more on the face-to-face events, more on seminar on a bigger scale, hopefully, it creates a lot of opportunity to everyone, just to invite them over. Your role, obviously we need to split the role, who's going to do the education, who's going to present, but at the same time, it's a great opportunity to invite people on a bigger scale.
Awesome. So it's like those multiple and different touch points, isn't it? They can be, different people will respond to different types of touch. And then also sometimes it'll be the third or fourth when they really engage, and they're, you know, just been standing back watching. And like you gave that testimony about a couple of people at your event. That's, you know, and it's so easy to get discouraged and
100%.
to realize that it's just may not be their right time yet, and just to stay professional and engaged. Yeah.
And if I may add, we typically done a weekly Zoom meeting anyway, but the result is different when you're having face-to-face.
Yeah.
You can tell their reaction straight away from when you see them, like their body language, their facial expression. That's something that we can't find through Zoom. I think our default is going back to like online, because that's what we used to for the past 2-3 years. But I'll definitely will make a push of you know, real life or face-to-face seminar. It brings a whole lot different thing, and I think it's more benefits.
Absolutely. Give them hugs and talk to them and hold their hands. It's just like different than having Zoom call. So of course, we can't do this every week. I mean, like, we need time. We also need some, more effort to make those offline seminars. But when we meet people in person, it was just different. And then I can feel the excitement that they felt as well. So for people who are just starting the business and also they want to look into the business opportunity, for them, this kind of seminars are good opportunities, because what they need to do they just need to invite people to the seminars. They are not able to do presentation yet, but they can invite people. So we are the people who provide the information and also presentation. I guess that's like teamwork and leverage each other's efforts, and we grow this team together. And I remember in this 1st of April, we did a seminar with them again in person. And then I saw Anita was literally talking to everyone, we need to go to incentive trip. So she experienced, and then she brought this experience to the people who attend this seminar, and she's telling, we need to go to incentive trip. So I saw, okay, we just need to let our team to experience it, and once they experience, and they will spread the words, and they will let more people know they can actually do the same. So I guess that's the power of team leverage. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So I think we've managed the questions, and probably we should leave with what's in your heart about sharing the business of Manatech with the rest of our community.
Do you want to start first?
Yes, you go first.
Okay, first start. So it's for us, or at least for me, it's more than a business opportunity. There's the 3 biggest thing that I found out. One is it's a mission. It's not a business anymore. Mission of changing someone's life, helping them. When you see the transformation, the life quality, how we can help, it's the most valuable thing. And I think it became a mission to spread about glycans and Manatech information. It's like what Dr. Nugent said, like our product is the world's best kept secret. And I don't think it should be a kept secret anymore. Like we definitely should start sharing. And that's one thing. The second is the community. I felt really welcome in Manatech Australasia. It's amazing community. Everyone loves us. Especially like what you said, we are new. We're new in the family. We're new in the community, but everyone welcome us with open arms, like open hearts as well. Everyone want to share, want to be successful together. So I'm really grateful that this is a community, and this is the company and the mission that we chose. Anyone that just started, go to the conference. Honestly, it's life-changing experience, and you'll see everyone there. You'll see the bigger family and how welcoming everyone is. And that's my, I guess that's what I want to share with everyone. And again, like this is for us. I hope you have the same thing, that this will be a mission for you guys as well. I believe the more people that knows about glycans, the world's going to be a better place. So that's from me.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I actually felt very similar to Vincent, because it is a business, but also it's a mission for us. So every time when someone tell me, Bella, I feel much better today, or Bella, I don't feel that problem anymore, that was the most exciting moment for me. I just feel like, yes, this is why we are doing this. And then it just like, makes my day. And I love the M5M, the mission that we bring to these children. And I feel like, yes, we are part of the M5M, and then I'm really proud of ourselves to do this mission. And then I love to help people. And I realized when I'm doing this Manatech business, it's just literally helping people to change their lifestyle, life quality, and then also let them see more information that can be very helpful for them to change the current situation. Because someone had this dream and mission. That's why I was introduced to Manatech. I'm in my offline because they had this mission. That's why I'm here today. And I hope I can continue this mission and let more people to know about this information. Hence, their life can be better and can be nicer. Yeah.
Awesome. Lots of congratulations and thank you and gratitude in the chat there for you. I know you'll be inspiring people to coordinate some events, and I mean, we started calling it Get Back to the Basics, because COVID did reset everything in not all the positive ways, but now we can do the best of both worlds, right? The face-to-face and the virtual, which the whole world's mastered by now. So, I just want to finish with everybody joining me in congratulating. I don't know if anybody saw the ring that Bella was showing when she was showing the paper.
Thank you.
So Vincent and Bella recently got engaged. So big, warm congratulations,
Yes.
heartfelt congratulations from the whole. Oh, it's so exciting. I got goosebumps.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. I still need to pin down James and Naomi's team because they're some of the award winners from conference. And I do try to share the love of what happens at conference because not everybody can make it. So I'm looking to that. And we've got Dr. Nugent booked for May 19th, I think, that weekend. So I'll be gradually filling in around that because I usually leave things blank until I can get his confirmation. So have a fabulous weekend, everybody. And some of you will have a long weekend and we'll see you next Saturday. Thank you again, Vincent and Bella.
Thank you,
so much.
everyone. Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Sharon.
much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.